The moment Outlander Season 8 finally arrived is something fans have been waiting for a long time, and the first episode already delivered a mix of emotion, mystery, and shocking revelations. One of the biggest storylines that immediately caught everyone's attention is the mystery surrounding Faith. As viewers remember from the end of Season 7, Claire became suspicious when Fanny sang the same lullaby Claire used to sing to Faith before she died. That small moment created a huge question in Claire's mind. Could Faith somehow still be connected to the present? In the premiere episode, Claire and Jamie begin searching for answers and confront some dangerous people who seem to know about Faith's past. What they discover is disturbing, as they learn that Faith lived a very difficult life and suffered greatly along with her children. Jamie and Claire are furious when they hear the truth, and their anger leads them to kill the people responsible for her suffering. However, even after discovering pieces of her story, the biggest mystery still remains unanswered. How did Faith come back to life in the first place? Claire herself begins to suspect that Master Raymond may be involved. His mysterious abilities and the strange moment when he once asked Claire for forgiveness suddenly feel much more important. Many fans now believe that Master Raymond might have somehow revived Faith and possibly raised her in secret. If this theory turns out to be true, it could become one of the most emotional revelations of the entire final season, although it is likely that the show will keep this secret hidden for a while before revealing the full truth. Another interesting development in the first episode is the introduction of Cunningham, a former English soldier who recently arrived at Fraser's Ridge. At first he appears polite and trustworthy, but Jamie's reaction when he learns about Cunningham's past suggests that there may be more to this character than meets the eye. Jamie has always had strong instincts about people, and his suspicion might mean that Cunningham could eventually become a problem for the Ridge. At the same time, the episode delivers one of the most shocking moments when Jamie learns about his possible fate. While spending time with Brianna and Roger in the beautiful house Ian built, Jamie discovers that history records his death during the Battle of Kings Mountain. This revelation could have completely changed his decisions, yet Jamie surprisingly remains calm and continues enjoying his time with his family. Claire, however, clearly struggles with the idea that the love of her life might be walking toward his own death. She hopes that knowing the future might allow them to change it, but Jamie seems to believe that some things are simply meant to happen. Their emotional conversation about fate, love, and sacrifice sets the tone for what could become one of the most heartbreaking storylines of the final season. The episode also includes a touching moment involving the books that Brianna brings from the future. She gives Jamie the Lord of the Rings, which feels fitting for a man who has lived such an epic life himself. She also brings Claire a medical book that could help her continue saving lives with her advanced knowledge. But perhaps the most meaningful gift is the children's book she gives to the kids. When Fanny reads it, she becomes deeply moved, and the moment hints that she may slowly begin to feel a stronger connection with the Fraser family. If she eventually learns the truth about time travel, it might help her understand why Claire and Jamie feel such a deep bond with her. Looking ahead to the second episode, titled Prophecies, today's updates and previews suggest that the story will quickly become more intense. The official synopsis reveals that a violent tragedy will strike Fraser's Ridge, forcing the community to rely on their new tenants to rebuild and survive. The promo also hints at growing political tension after several Englishmen are found hanged with the name of King George carved into their foreheads. This disturbing act could spark serious conflict, especially with Cunningham living at the Ridge and his past connections to the English army. Claire also continues trying to convince Jamie to reconsider going to war, hoping that the knowledge of his future death might change his decision. Meanwhile, Brianna and Roger appear increasingly worried about the dangers facing their family, and William struggles with the emotional shock of believing Jamie might be his father, while also mourning the loss of his cousin Benjamin. All of these storylines suggest that the final season is only just beginning to reveal its biggest conflicts, and if the next episodes continue at this pace, Outlander Season 8 could become one of the most dramatic and emotional chapters in the entire series.